We just drove it down to Arlington. I got my first taste of the road.
Yes.
This past weekend, it was really bizarre, and I got to tell you, it's got me in a real funk. A Marty Funkhauser, because so Sarah took a gig, Arlington Draft House, which I hadn't been to in 8 years. My last time there was I was there featuring for Johnigan, December 2012. And it was my my second to last week drinking. I had 10 days before I got sober. And I opened for DePaulo there a couple times with our old pal Eli Sayers was emceeing. So I got good memories there, but I shifted over to the DC Draft House. That's my gig.
Same. Good room.
Yeah, better room. DC Draft House is my favorite. We've talked about it. And Arlington Draft House, no disrespect, great room. It's cool, but it's just not. I don't like it as much as DC.
Yeah. I mean, DC is in the city. It's got the low ceiling. It's tight. It's quiet. It's intimate. It's cool.
Yeah, it's great. So this was their first gig, first show. It's a movie theater / comedy club. They haven't had anything in 5 months. This is grand opening. And
Woo-wee.
so they got Sarah headlining. I'll go, what the fuck? I got nothing to do. I'll drive you down there. We got the car. So we drive down there, and it's so strange.
No ego, by the way. You got no ego. I love that. No ego. You're like, yeah, I'll open for you. What am I doing?
Wow, I think it was fun. I did guest spots, and to me, it's hot. I'm fucking the headliner. She's older. She's headlining. It was like the ultimate fantasy to me.
Right.
And it's like, I'm a young whippersnapper trying to do guest spots, and then the headliner's like, eat me out for stage time. So
the tables are turned. She's in the back of the car when you're driving. You're like, yes, Mrs. Tolamash, whatever you say.
That's what I'm into. I'm like, just fucking rip my hair out, piss in my mouth, step on my balls, stick a toe in my ass. That's what I'm looking for.
I hope she cut your time. I hope she shit on you when she got on, the whole thing.
Yeah, I asked permission to speak, and I went and got her sodas, and it was pretty exciting. So I drove down there, and that drive to D.C., this northeast corridor, it's fucking horrendous, never not traffic, so we had to leave at 9:45. But how about this? This is what it's weird with COVID times. We Google Maps, you plug in Arlington Draft House, and the directions take you straight across 42nd Street in Manhattan. But there's nobody in there. Like the Google Maps is like, go across Times Square. And I'm like, are you sure? What are you, crazy? And you drive in there. It's just us. We're just driving through Times Square. Like, there's no cars. There's no people. I mean, it's picking up a little bit. But 7 months ago, Google Maps would never be like, take 42nd Street across the city.
That's a great point. Yeah. Go right through Grand Central Station. It's the quickest way.
We breezed right through, and it was pretty sweet to do it, but great ride down there. But it's so strange because they're operating at 35% capacity, and the room seats like, I don't know, 300 or something like that. So, or maybe it's like 250. 35% capacity is 50 people max.
Ooh,
in a
that's a big
room that holds
high ceiling.
Exactly, in a room that holds like 275 or whatever. So it was pretty light. There was like 20 people there. In this, and they had to seat them spread out. Yeah. So just really strange, but you got a taste, and it gave me a taste of what it was like to go work the road. And then Chris Allen came down, the fat bully, and we hung out. And he's going to do that spot, and you miss that feeling of like, you come by here, I'll come do a guest spot there. We'll meet up back here at the diner, but there's no meeting up and all that shit.
Right. I know. But the hotel is fun. The green room is fun. You eat in the green room. You got the fridge with the waters and the Red Bulls, and all that shit is great. The smell of the club I love, and you see the marquee with the name on it. The whole thing it's a bummer. I can't wait to get back.